You don't have to rally. You don't have to fight. You don't have to stand outside, yell and scream. All you have to do is make one video explaining why the Congo needs help and why we may need to say we not buying no more cell phones until Africans stop dying in the Congo. It's only right. They did it to us, and now they're doing it to them.
Here's what's happening in the Democratic Republic of Congo while the world looks away. Thousands have been killed and more than 500,000 displaced as a Rwandan-backed rebel group called the M23 sweeps through the east of the country. They're fighting Congolese government forces, but as they advance, they're killing, raping and mutilating civilians, even children. A lot of countries have told Rwanda to stop backing the M23 rebels, but the UK hasn't. Analysts have suggested that Britain's holding back on criticising Rwanda because of the deal where the UK would send asylum seekers there for processing. While the politicians argue, civilians continue to be killed.
As a Black American that comes from descendants of enslaved Africans, I acknowledge what's going on in Congo, to me, fits with a lot of the hubris of how individuals thought during chattel slavery. Because though we all enjoy, you feel me, the things they put in their blood, sweat, and tears in to make sure that we're able to get this old cobalt, a lot of us are able to turn our ears and our eyes away from what's going on because, hey, they ain't nothing about business. You see what I'm saying? There were a lot of individuals during chattel slavery that enjoyed cotton, enjoyed tea, enjoyed sugar in their everyday lives. You see what I'm saying? But when it came to the individuals that was putting blood, sweat, and tears into, plowing, fielding, making sure they're getting those elements, making sure they're getting those resources, they was able to turn the blind eye to it. You don't care about it. You feel me? What's happening in the Congo right now? It sounds very familiar. A Western entity coming to fund bloodshed and displace the indigenous population in order to steal resources and forward its own interests. Familiar, right? Congo is currently going through a silent holocaust. Millions of people are being killed so that the Western world can continue to benefit from its natural resources. Congo has the world's largest reserve of coltan. Coltan is a critical mineral needed for electronic devices, aerospace, and innovation of technology. When you start to romanticize the advancements of technology and how technological dependent our society goes on, recognize that has different impacts based off of where you at and how you position in terms of how you get to enjoy that, or how your body is exploited and dehumanized to employ it. You know what I'm saying? Western countries, the same little old group, United States, UK, France, etc., have been providing financial and military aid to Uganda and Rwanda to invade regions filled with coltan reserves. As they invade, millions of people are killed. Over 6 million have been killed, half of which are children. The device I'm recording this video on literally is what's used to make sure these Congolese children and women and men are being brutalized, being funded by the US, the UK, and France for natural resources. But I know we usually turn a blind eye because, hey, man, those Africans are going to fight. Those Africans are going to war. Of course, Africa is war spread. 2 + 2 is 4. The sky is blue, and Africans fight and kill each other. How you think we got you? An African sold you into slavery head ass. Like, I recognize the rhetoric. You know what I mean? The narrative, the mindset that we're supposed to been indoctrinated for when it comes to recognizing what happened in Africa and what's happening in the Middle East. But I think that it is not ironic that Palestine, Congo, it's all in the same region. You see what I'm saying? Like these places ain't far from each other at all. Think about that, man. Free Congo, obviously.
Here's what's happening.